What's up? We're here. We're here and we're alive. Um, it is a rainy day in Los Angeles. I'm looking kind of yellow. Let's change that. Meow. I I don't know. Maybe that's fine. I hear you and see you. Cool. Yay. You know what it is? I think my computer has a yellow tint to it because it's like nighttime and it's softer on the eyes. But hey, it's been a minute. Both lightings look great, TBH. Okay, cool. I mean, the more warm lighting is better on my eyes than on my head. So here's the warm lighting. Here we go. Yeah, it's been quite a week and it is raining in Los Angeles. I tend to get pretty allergy, pretty sniffly in this time, and so I was a bit sniffly yesterday, because the more I stay inside, the more I like close the windows, and when I close the windows, the dust mites that I'm allergic to are floating around. So yeah, I really should have a purifier in here. Um, yeah, if you go on Facebook Marketplace, be looking for those purifiers because sometimes you can get some for like 20 bucks, man. Or if you're like me, scouring buy nothing. Buy nothing groups if you got them. All right, I'm gonna start recording here. Welcome to the Boi Xochi yaps and arranges a musical. What is it? Yapping and writing. And writing a musical. So I have some updates, just a little bit. So we are postponing the upcoming run. However, do not fear because it is only postponed. So we're still trucking along with writing. And now instead of focusing on we got to get this to people really quick ASAP, now we're focusing on longevity. And what I mean by that is we're making the score and you are witnessing me creating the score so that it gets put into a book and that book will live. So it's pretty exciting. I'm really excited to do this work. I had to take the week off because of grief reasons and chronic illness reasons. And as somebody who is I guess, public internet facing person who has chronic pain and, you know, disabled, I talk about being disabled a lot. That's a part of it, just like needing to rest. But honestly, even if you don't consider yourself disabled, it's really important to take a rest before your body forces you to. That's never good. Yeah. So I needed a break. But yeah, so lots of cool things happening though. I just launched a birthday fundraiser because in 2 days, or I guess in a day, it is my birthday and it's my big 30. It is 30, 30, 30, 30. So I'm not one that like, is afraid of aging. However, I know that with aging comes like, you know, your body does some cool, not so cool things. But also I actually am really excited to age. I'm or not excited. I'm trying to be present, I'm not like I want to be old, but I don't fear getting old. I also think that we as like a society like don't really take care of aging people and yeah, so I want to be a part of the movement, I suppose. It that yeah, anti-ageism. Anti-ageism, also anti-childism. That is a thing that I don't think gets talked about enough, but I'll leave that to my random yapping. Um, 'Cause oh my gosh, stuff is bad right now. Especially on the internet. Lots of stuff happening. But My goodness, it's been a couple weeks. And we are doing some stuff today regarding strings. So, we have a song that I actually did arrange on stream called Purgatory. And that is one of the songs in the first act. I believe it's the first full song in the first act. Um, yeah, so it's the first time you hear vocals, like a choir. It's the first time you hear full band, like with rapping as well. This is a hip hop musical. Um, yeah, so wait, what was I saying about my birthday again? Bop, 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 bop. Um, yeah, I think the regarding my birthday, I want to focus this year. So as I complete my 30th year, I want to focus on um gratitude as well as trying to treat the adulting parts of life as like ways that I'm looking out for future me. Um, so the things that are annoying, like I got to get a replacement license or, renew my license or whatever, doing things so that I don't have to deal with them and they're not hanging over me. It's a very ADHD struggle. And so with the score and even streaming, um, I started streaming arranging this musical because I was like, this doesn't get shown. I don't see a lot of these streams. Like I've never seen a stream that like you're doing the Sibelius work on stream. I'm like, oh, like I started doing co-working where I was like, oh, I'll put it up on the screen while I'm co-working with folks to sort of keep me accountable. But then I was like, this is kind of cool. Like I can explain what I'm doing, and any like arranging, aspiring arranging folks, or a lot of what I do is score prep as well. They can watch it, So that's why I'm here. And oh yes, that's what I was gonna say. I launched a fundraiser. And I have some goals for that. There were actually some folks who gave today, so I haven't updated the tally, but I have goals for the Gazan fundraisers I have, which is 4K. And so one of them is one that I facilitate personally. And so I'm in contact with this family I used to say every day, but now they have less internet. So anytime they can get internet, I'm talking to them. Um, and that's Hala and family, Hala and her sister Mena and Mohammed and Loe, and they're wonderful people. And I have a fundraiser in my link. So if you go to my website, boisochi.com/links, all of the campaigns are there. But here's the thing, I just launched some stickers and I was a little bit slow today because I needed that break and it started raining. But I'm going to be sending out these stickers and I will show you them right now. I didn't prepare them, sorry. Here they are. Okay, so here are the stickers. We have, for Hala, who I was just talking about, we have pizza stickers. We got some plastic bag ASMR here. Ho ho ho. Pizza sticker. So introducing the pizza sticker. And this was actually um, designed by my friend Maddie, and Instagram is Maddie Dibujar. So like to draw in Spanish. I think I might be getting that wrong, but if you go to my Instagram, you'll see all the info. So what's special about this is that Hala's favorite food is pizza. This is a 16-year-old from Gaza, and she also helped in making the sticker. So I sent the design drafts and stuff, and she gave some feedback back. And so the toppings are olives. Olives are really important for this cause, um, mushrooms and peppers, and we got a little cheese going on. But the sauce is a beautiful kufia pattern, little subtlety, but it looks great. This is by Sticky brand. They're a really great sticker company. I use them for my stickers, the Boi Xochi ones. Those ones are also on my Ko-fi site. Actually, that just came up. Ko-fi site. So all of these are sold on my Ko-fi site. And all the proceeds, literally 100% of them from this, go to Hala because she did the hard work of designing this too. Yeah, so we have that. Here's mine, and this one supports me, so I greatly appreciate it. I drew this one. But I was just showing you, it's the same one. So if you have a Boi Xochi sticker already, it's the same quality. So we got the pizza, and then we have this one, which I really love. And my friend Sam, or Gecko Dad Crafts on Instagram, did the rest of these. So this is oh, let's focus. I don't know if you can see that. We have this, all of them are glossy, 2.5 inches. It's a keffiyeh pattern. It says Free Palestine from the river to the sea. So got that one. This one, so I have 8 campaigns that I support, and they are vetted campaigns. And this one will support Quasi, which I think it's number 4 on my campaign. But also, I'm doing a thing where I wanted to be able to support all the campaigns, not just the ones that are corresponding to the sticker. So 50% of the proceeds from this sticker will go to Quasi, and then the rest will be distributed to the other the other 6 campaigns. So all of the proceeds from this are to Hala. Um, and this will go half to Quasi, half to the rest. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise. So here we have the olive sticker. This one's really popular so far. This one, half is going to my friend Madi, who I've been friends with. He's my brother for 2 years, I want to say, maybe a little, yeah, 2 years. And yeah, so 50% is going to him, and then the rest will go to the other 6 campaigns. And then the last one, so all of these are by my friend Sam, but this one I actually did get consulting help with Hala and Loe. So one of my favorites. This one says Palestine from the river to the sea. It's got a dove with a Palestine flag carrying it. It's got some stars. It's got gold background, black border, and yeah, all of these are so good. The quality is ridiculous. One time I had a bunch of these in my pocket and I put them in the wash, like the pants. I took them out and was like, "No, I ruined like 10 stickers." And I didn't ruin them. They still were functional. I was able to stick one on something and it was fine. So like these are really great quality. Great size for water bottle. Okay, let's jump into it. Let me put these to the side real quick. But yeah, I really appreciate the sticker sales so far. I'm gonna have a big haul that I'm mailing out in a couple days, probably on my birthday on Wednesday. If you want to give me a gift on my birthday, the best gift you can give me is to, if you have money, is to donate to um, either get a sticker, or you can just Venmo me at Boi Xochi and put a dove for the Palestine campaigns. I also have another one for my friends who are disabled and homebound, and they often need ongoing support. So I wanted to include as a gift to myself to help my friends out because I love seeing my friends get their needs met. So if you put an apple in the Venmo description, if you put an apple in it, that goes to my 3 friends who are in desperate need of funds. If you put a dove, it'll go into the general fund for the campaigns I have in the Gaza Strip. So I speak in algo speak all the time, and I'm like, ah. You know what I mean? So we got an ad coming in a minute, but we're gonna transition out here to here. Let's see. Maybe I can snooze this first one. Yeah, we're gonna snooze that for 5 minutes. But here we are. So what we're doing today, we have this 8 measure. We have this 8 measure strings thing. I don't know if you could actually hear my. You probably can't hear my audio. Let me check that out. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's see. I guess you can. I mean, I'm seeing it. I don't know if you can hear it. So, this one is a tricky one because all I have, the info is like 8 measures and I need to figure out where to put it. So, that or I write something entirely new. So, since today I have better headphones, I'm able to listen to stuff without worrying about DMCA stuff. So, we got pretty far on this. Let's see, is this good here? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit because I made a consolidated rhythm chart. So we're gonna delete, I'm pretty sure I have everything. Let me just double check. This one right underneath my face is the rhythm chart. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay, so we're gonna delete all of the guitar because we don't need a separate chart for him or whoever it may be. Bass. I'm a little scared to delete everything. Okay, delete from score. Okay, now next, guitar. Oh, you can't see this, can you? There you go. So it's gonna be guitar and synth keys. Yeah, I don't even know if we need this here. Nope, so we're gonna delete that too. Clean it up. And now we get to add stuff. Whenever you make giant changes, make sure to save. I've had that issue. Add to score. And when it comes to score order, for some reason, strings are always at the bottom. Okay, here we are. So this starts pretty easy going. We want to make sure all the cues are in. And this is a note for musicians. So if you are given a chart and you feel like you know the song, just study the chart because you never know if there's stuff for you, such as cues or notes about how loud to play. I try to be super clear about the dynamics. Um, yeah, like this says, for example, mezzo piano for rhythm, but mezzo forte for the singers, for example. And that's because I want the instrumentalists to play softer, but I want the singers to sing out a little bit. Not the longest, or not the, wait, what the heck is this? I thought I deleted you. Oh, but yeah, so a note for musicians is if you're given charts but you're like, I don't need these charts, just look at them. Just look at them, have them on hand. Because what if the conductor or the person leading rehearsals like, hey, let's go to page two, top of page two, and you don't know where the heck that is. So always have your charts ready, even if you've played it 1,000 times. As a little note for you, a little tip from me to you. Yeah, and it's also good as far as practice goes to look at the charts and practice with them so you can see where you fit in. So we got tenor sax. Yeah, we might have bari sax, but I'm not sure. So let's look at this string part. I'm gonna pop into listen to a little bit of it. Some clickety clackety ASMR. If you're just joining, welcome. I'm Boi Xochi, and I'm yapping and writing a musical. This musical is already written, but I'm doing the writing the music part of it, making sure there's a book or a score. Okay. Yeah, so we don't need this. Okay. So, we have piano here for verse one. Apologies, I just went silent for a bit. Just kind of reviewing. So I'm actually going to delete that because we don't want the bass to be piano. I think they can get context clues with that. It is a very soft beginning, but yeah, I just don't want somebody playing it too soft, like where you can't hear it. But I'm gonna trust. Sometimes when it comes to writing stuff, you just gotta trust. So there is a synth part that I'm gonna actually put in one of the violin parts because it might be pretty. I think if it doesn't do synth there, I think it could be nice. Oh, did I do it? We're gonna make all these notes. Where keypad? If anybody's on the stream and you can't hear, let me know. Dun, 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. I'll give them piano. I'll give them a break here. Mm, da, da. Yeah, I don't need them to do all those together, all in one bow stroke. It's kind of a lot. Okay. Run away. Okay, so as far as these 8 measures, I'm thinking it's probably toward the end. Hmm. Yeah, it's probably 57. Oh, also, I'm not following my own advice. Save. What's up? I'm remembering to save. Remembering to save after I make major changes. Oh my goodness, I'm getting parched here. Okay. Do, do, do. I'm also going to save as a different version. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ah, that's fine. Let's say this is a different version because we're changing the date. This is going to be the score. And I like to tag my stuff. We're going to do score. Okay, new version. Oh, wait, I saved the wrong one. Meh. Just do it for this. Make sure to tag. All right, and we're back. Piano, strings, and bass. So that's something. I realized we never labeled this, so this will be. Ugh, why is it voice 2? It's unnecessary. And since we're working with the score, as usual, I'm going to show in parts for this, and I'll do that before I copy into the other things. Having a conductor score is a whole other ball game that I'm not at that stage yet, but it will happen. But basically, what I'll have in the conductor score is what is needed for the conductor to see. So it might not have everything. Ah! So sorry. Piano strings, bass, whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that is 8. So let's see. Yeah, that does sound like the ending. Let's double check. I'm gonna listen real quick. Actually, this sounds like the last chorus. All right, so there actually is a different outro, but what I just listened to was for sure the chorus. So we're gonna copy. Hmm. Oh, wrong spot. Let's see here if it fits. Okay, works. Yay, us. But wait, is this supposed to be a gliss? think that's a gliss. Da dee da dee da. I feel like that should be higher. Let's check it out. There are some notes missing. Yeah, and I got liberty to change some of these. So for reference, this string part is not written by me, is from the first run. Da da. Okay, so we have that, but that should be down here. I don't know why I did it like that. Yeah, that should be here. Yeah, they can play up there. This should be down here. I think this repeats. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of having this be super busy, I'm gonna well, we do have this in the other Sibelius, so I'm not gonna worry about capturing the idea. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's this Shift I function. Do 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 do. So, because I don't want it to be too busy, because that's one lesson I've learned, you don't need to have everybody playing at the same time. Hmm. Maybe an octave. I don't know. I don't know about this gliss, to be honest. Ooh, yeah. Freaking THX. I mean, I know it's not going to sound like this, but it's funny. No. But maybe. Uh, so what I'm thinking is copying this part, putting it here, and then having violin doubled. Yeah, the only part is like, do I want cello doubling? Let's see. That could be interesting. Like a good double. And then we're gonna do this. I think it's all of it actually. I think there's something else there. Okay. We're gonna have this extend. Actually, give him some breathing room. Remember, these people are humans that need to rest. So give them a rest. A quarter rest. So we got what is the highest note? Okay, so this goes down the octave. Take this here, put it down the octave. Actually, okay, what is that guy? La di da di da. It might be nice to have violin and viola. Maybe a pedal at the top. Oh, I need to sneeze. Bah. Trash can. Hmm. Something's missing. Hmm. All right, we need that. down here. Where is that eighth note line? Okay. Hmm. D flat major. So we got a F, A flat, C. Is there a C in there? Yeah, I guess there's a 6. And then, yeah, G flat. Guess it's a sus. We need an F somewhere. Something is off. Oh, oops, I wasn't looking at the multi-chat. By the way, my bad, my bad, Juba. Oh wait, no, is that Twitch? Hi. Oh, it is Twitch. Okay, cool. I neglect the multi-chat sometimes, so I don't know if there's any YouTube people. What's up? C sharp major? I mean, yeah, but I put the chart in flats because it was in C sharp. So that's what we're doing. I was locked in for a sec, so I didn't see the chat. Okay. Oh, ha 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 ha. That's you messing around. Yes, because the original chart was in C sharp or something like that. And I'm like, please God, no. Um, so you're reading C instead of what would that have been, like a B sharp? I don't know. I don't know, man. Ugh. But I don't know why this is making sense to me, but it's not sounding right. So I'm basing this off. I forgot to do the thing that I usually do, which is put the chart or put the song in the chat. This one's called Purgatory. Purgatory by the Silhouettes of Scarlet. Original cached. Oops. Cast. Alright, I'm gonna share this with y'all. Can I do it? Nope. I gotta do it directly on Twitch. They're so weird about that. I don't know. Here we go. Boom. So today we're doing the strings for Purgatory. Do 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 do. Wait, what happened? Oh yes. So here's the strings I was given. It's only 8 measures of stuff, but we don't need it anymore. Actually, I'll keep it open because maybe I could put the cello part in. So instead of having like chords, 4 parts in the chorus, I opted to only have 2 parts doing this little harmony thing. Here it is. Weird gliss. I don't even think I want the gliss. I'm gonna delete it because I can. What chord is this? Ooh, what if I do have the root here? Silly Sibelius. I put the cello down the octave because I wasn't quite sure. Wait, I think these chords are wrong. Ah, these chords are wrong. No wonder I was like, wait, this doesn't sound like it's G flat 6. I got them flipped. So glad I'm editing this. Boom. It's like, that doesn't look right. All right. So we have. How's it going? Juba Yiri. 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 I kind of want to give that to Viola. Yay, glad you're doing good. I always struggle like if I want to have full chords or just little duet moment. So we're gonna take this. Once again, Shift Option Command for pasting. La di da di da. Go back here. And then I think it does the ya da da da. And that's it. Kind of a little false dang. Okay. Oh, wait, can we see this? Boom. Okay. There's some harmony going. And that's how it ends. But maybe I have the cello doing the bass part at the end. So I'm going to scroll over here. Copy. Wait, it doesn't seem right. Obviously, that's too low for cello. Ha ha ha. If only we had a bass. I disagree with that. I think I'll put it here. That could be something. Boo-dee-dee-da. Maybe cello can join that. That could be a solid move. Hmm. Hmm. Da, 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 da. Two stacked. Yeah, let's just have. That leaves a little bit of, I don't know, some hopefulness. Kind of like it. Okay, we got this gap here. Let's just give them a pedal. Boop, boop. What do you think? Should I leave this hanging. Oh, I only have a piano for that guy. Uh, ba-da-dee-da. Oh, yeah, that D flat didn't work. It's because I thought it was D flat. We're gonna do G. Try that. I think that works. I like the pedal on the top. Got all these rogue outros here. Okay, let's pop these back in. Boop. So I think everybody should be playing this. It's hard to tell what dynamic I want sometimes, because then when I say forte, and then they play forte, and I'm like, that's very loud. But this is like strings only plus piano. Something arranging is teaching me is I just need to make decisions. I'm such an indecisive person, and I think that isn't just a MF. Yeah, I think mezzo forte from the chat. We got a mezzo forte suggestion. I think so, because I don't think it needs to be like la da 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 da. You know? Oop, mother. Uh, yeah, I do want this to be kind of. Wait. Yeah, that'll be all one. But yeah, I barely touched strings, like as in learned how to make a sound out of them. So yeah, having string players to be like, makes sense, is nice. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. But honestly, this doesn't really change. So, yada yada. I just wanted to have the vibe of da 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 da. I don't really know how to notate that. Maybe it's just a little tenuto. A little stress. A good kind of stress. Like an accent, but I don't want it like ah 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 ah. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, I guess it's not trailing off at this point. I mean, check it out. I'll go into the track a little bit. Almost done. Be da dee da. Okay, it's not a trail off, it's more of a like the pedals down. You know what I mean? Let's fix these chords though. These are a miss. 1, 2, 3. I think I just phoned this in, so we probably gotta clean it up. Boom. Ba bo ba bo ba 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 ba. Okay. All right, we got an ad break in 2 minutes. I cannot attest to how loud those ads are, so if you have headphones, please beware. But yeah, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Ah, okay. Instead of this, I'll just say ring out. I think that's more clear. Because if not, the player will just hold it. Oh, I didn't plug in my keyboard. That's okay. Sorry. What is that chord? Done, 2, 3. So this goes over here. Home, filter. You can't see that. I just want the notes, not the whole thing, because it would delete my chord. So filters, notes, and chords. And then I will bring that over here. Boom. So I didn't delete my chord. A pro tip. So for the piano, I will note let ring out. Let ring out. Sustain pedal. I guess this does have a chord. And it's like D flat over F. And then what? Mommet. It says B flat mommet. Oh, minor omit 5. Too complicated. No, I just want to bring the G flat 6 back. Like a G flat 6. Okay. Boom, boom. Actually, I don't even need it to be D flat there. I'll just put F. What's up? Ooh, I need to stretch. Good lord. I realize I have something that's blocking my feet from having good posture. Oh, screech. Oh, goodness. Okay, ignore me. Okay, I'm gonna try to put my back in. Let's see. There's a couple things that are a little inconvenient here. Okay. Oof, my joints are hurting. Okay, so we got that done. Remember to save. Sorry, my thingy came undone. There you go. Okay, so at this point, I don't think we need the other string part to copy in. We're gonna review what we got so far, but first, we're gonna do this. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are gonna double check what we got here. I'm just putting some of the markers back in here. I took off my, what's it called? Armrest, and I regret that. My elbow is suffering. In general, my ergonomic system could be better. I think one of the things I'm missing is like a footstool. In the meantime, I suppose I could use books, but oh my gosh, hypermobility. Oh, you know what? I have a suitcase here that usually holds my microphone, but it's not in there. I'm using it as a footstool now. Yes. Oh, that actually helps a lot. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, that gliss is just too funny. Da-da-da-da. I mean, I'll keep it, but just too much. Good. All right. Yay! We did it. Boom. I like it. Um, open to notes. Open to notes. So what I changed is having two parts. Um, I mean, we got a. I think we have a cello player in the chat, but is it? Would it be normal to have this up the octave? Is that too high for cello? That sounds. That looks horrible to read. But what if? Because what if we had just had this? Because I kind of do want it up there. It sounds nice down the octave. It sounds nice enough. But what if we had it up there? Oh, where is it? Yeah, what if we had it octave up? Like all of this. Is that normal? If you want to go up an octave from there, you use treble clef instead. Thank you. I knew something was off. I know that now. My orchestration class, I took it in 2015. So, yeah, did not remember that. Oh, where did that go? That's the magic right there. Community. Boom. Oh no, wrong one. Ha ha ha. Oopsie. Treble. Treble. Yeah, what is the threshold for treble? Cellos can play that. Some might be super thrilled with that, but it's doable. I guess I could put a little note. Okay, yeah, then I'd bring that up an octave. Because it would be pretty. But I could put a note optional or something. Can go down the octave. Interesting. I feel like it does sound pretty nice down the octave though. I mean, as nice as MIDI can sound, obviously, but yes, from the chat, because you want the cello to double the viola. Yeah, I just want, so this is doubling. Um, yeah, because this still has band there, so I can just have like two parts. I could also have the cello chill out for that section. It doesn't sound that bad though, down the octave. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. I'm conflicted. Hmm. Maybe a little judge. Is it one player per part? Yes, it is. Every time. That's kind of interesting. It could sort of explode. Hey, listen to that part again. Ba, 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 ba. Getting in the weeds. Getting in the weeds of the decision. Let's see. Purgatory. Yeah, you know what? Since it is pretty light there, I'm just gonna do one player per part. I mean, just two parts rather. So they can rest. Executive decision. What if cello held an F instead of D flat, and then quarter notes in the next bar are F, A flat, F, and then next bar hold G flat? Let's try it. Let's try it. So we got F, an F above that or below that? Above. A flat, F, B flat. Correction in the chat. Cool. That could work. A flat, F, B flat. A flat, F, A flat. Have the first F in the bar Hold up. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hold a quarter. So that A flat, F, A flat is unison with the C, A flat, C with the violins. Ooh, ho, ho. Like that. And then hold G. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because that part actually comes later too. Um, the harmony below the second or the viola part. Oof, my back. Then the eighth notes would be G flat, A flat, G flat, A flat in the next measure. Yeah, exactly. That was the chat I was reciting. Ba, 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 ba. What is going on in the voice? Okay, I'll just copy this over. Oh, I think this is supposed to hold over. So, boom. Okay. A nice little triad in it. So for cello, are those too many leisure lines? I think I will put that in treble. Treble. And then back to bass. Most cellists would still be able to read in bass IMO, but tenor would probably be more appropriate. Tenor? Ooh. Yeah, a G above middle C is not a big deal. I realize that. I feel like my entire job as a score prep person, like when I do score prep, oh, did I delete something? Is just to not anger the musicians. I just don't, probably the least favorite thing is to have a instrumentalist just be like, oh. And that's why I put the C sharp key signature in D flat instead. Because nobody wants to see that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I was substituting for piano a while back. Ooh, maybe if I put, wait, what if I put that down? Eh, leave it up there. Is the outro only strings the band is going to be playing? Chat says, no, it's gonna be piano and strings. and I think bass, whole notes, and then there's like some cymbals, but not everybody. It's going to be featuring piano and strings. Piano has kind of like just chords up high. So yeah, it has kind of lush chords in the track. I gotta remember to sit back in my chair. So sometimes I substitute for piano, for a teacher. I actually am substituting for guitar at the end of the week. Um, but I'm always just shooketh by the amount of theory that kids don't know. And not that I'm like, oh, they're like bad at theory, but like their teacher never taught them like key signatures. And so like I spent a couple of weeks with some teachers who do pieces and whatnot, and I was like, oh yeah, like what key is this in? And they're like, I don't know. And they're just reading it like it's kind of like reading something, I don't know, and like not knowing what, because they kept making the mistakes of the key signature, like not doing it B flat or something. But like I just didn't get it. Like I can't think of a analogy of like not teaching somebody how to read the bird's eye view of a piece of music, like what key it's in and like what does that mean for what notes you play. I don't know how this teacher, you know, didn't teach that. And it could be benefit of the doubt. Maybe they did and like the student didn't remember. So could be that. What do we have in the chat? Is there a lot of movement in the piano part? If not too much, I think this could be a good opportunity to write some nice string lines besides holding chords or playing licks that we've seen before. Um, there's not. It's just kind of basic, like bum, bum, bum. No, there's not a lot. There's more movement in the chorus before when it goes run away, run away. I'm kind of playing dig it, 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 up high. Um, yeah, just says higher notes here. So yeah, maybe this can have more movement. I do notice that this is just cool. Yeah, that could be cool. I do like having a good pedal, but maybe some stuff. Yeah, the pedal is nice. What is the song after it? Ooh, you know what's after it is I'm All In Scarlet, which actually um you in the chat has played. So I love referencing stuff that you're gonna hear later, and since I have the like godlike power of pulling the strings of like, ooh, you're gonna hear this later, a good old leitmotif for you music nerds. Leitmotif, Leit, I think it is. I don't know German, but leitmotif is kind of like having Darth Vader's theme. Does it go into Scarlet or I'm All In Scarlet? It goes into I'm All In Scarlet, but let me see the. This is where I have to go into the script to see if there's dialogue after this or if it goes straight in. Who? It's. Let's check it out. This is the beginning. So purgatory. Ba, ba, ba. Overture. Okay, overture, dialogue, purgatory. And then there's a monologue. Ba, 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 ba. So, ooh, okay. Now I'm like, there should be a theme for Scarlet. Ooh. So I wanted to be friends after. So it says, my friends say I'm ignoring myself, but I don't even know who I am. And then it's like, and it goes into all in. Um, let's see. Because I'm all in is in G flat. Purgatory ends in G flat. Opportunity to foreshadow. I'm all in. Yeah. Okay. Great idea. So I'm saving this just so I don't lose stuff. Open. Sibelius loves to crash when you have too many things open. So I'm gonna look at. Um, I'm all, actually, I'm gonna put this over here. You don't need to see all that. Uh, that's the grip in your hand, and I'm all in. Grip in your hand, and I'm all in. I don't think there's any string parts in that. However, doesn't mean we can't um, foreshadow. Ooh, maybe the Scarlet part, the da da dee 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 dee, that thing that I have in Scarlet. Ooh, documents. Sorry, I'm having a hard time finding scores. I really need to spend a day organizing my computer. Uh, here we are. Purgatory string score. I'm all in. Or I think it's all in. I titled it wrong. Answer okay. All in Scarlet. Okay, here's all in Scarlet. Okay. This is a cool part. I can maybe foreshadow. Uh, wait, this is not in G flat. This. Ooh, I haven't. I haven't changed this to the G flat. I will do that. I'm gonna write that down. I'm writing it down because I'm not gonna. I realized I did that, and I don't think anybody cared, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, it's in F sharp, but G flat. Um, there's not really any. Oh wait, F sharp is success acceptable because F sharp has six sharps. G flat has six flats. That is true. Yeah, but I guess Scarlet is in. Wait, why did I put it? Why can't I think about what key this is in? It's not in G minor. I guess it, yeah, I guess it's in D minor or F? Because we kind of just go between five, yeah, five and four minor. So they have the same number of accidentals. They're equally annoying. Haha, that's true. I think, I think I'd rather look at this F sharp. I don't know. I think it's because, yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, never mind. I'm deleting that task because it's giving F. um, I'm gonna keep it like this because that C sharp 7 sus. What the heck would that be? Not fun to look at. So F sharp is gonna be the same. Why did this composer put everything on F sharp? Why did they do this? Why did he do this? Ugh, I can't. I can't. So, yeah, there's not really any motifs in All In. Although, yeah, F sharp is slightly better. Okay, yeah. It's giving F over here, though. There's a lot of motifs here. There's that, and then there's bee boo bee bee boo bee boo boo. There could be cool stuff. Let's go back to Purgatory. Hmm. So we start on one. I'm wondering if I've missed anything from All In. I'm All in the original. Hmm. It's mainly chords. Yeah, not really. Not really anything except rhythmic stuff. All right. Let's do it. What are we gonna do? Hmm. So we have one, two, four. And in this we have, oh, that's the string score. Let me get rid of you. Why can't I get rid of you? I can't quit you. I'm not getting a minimize. I guess Command M, huh? There you go. All in Scarlet. This is a 4 and this is a 3. So that can work. I can do something with this. I also really like this theme. So let's try something. Oh, did I do something? Okay, not that key, obviously. Um, what would the 3 be on here? F. uh, what is the other? What are the other cats playing? Ooh, we have that gorgeous. So we have the pedal up there. Well, uh, oh, that's a great idea. What if you reference the "You Are the Light in My Daydream" melody at the end of Scarlet, or whatever the yeah, whatever the lyrics are? That's a good idea. Yeah. Doo-doo. That works. Here it is. You are the light in my dreams. Oh, baby. Copy. Ooh, we're getting that leitmotif. Hmm. Maybe start it here. Uh, oh. Uh, what is that in relation to the card? Tito. God bless my solfege training. I thank Dr. St. Clair every day. Every day. So this is D flat. So we're gonna do. Ooh. Maybe you can slow it down. Ooh. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. You are the Oh, great idea here. So this isn't in the score. I also need to add that to the score. But during the EP session, we wrote a bunch of vocal parts, and I can reference them here. So there was here. You are the you are the light. Yes. You are. What was the other part? You are. Maybe I can do a harmony. There we go, losing the outros again. I'm gonna have good practice with my copying and pasting. So, notes and chords. Oh, oh. Oh, okay. I sent you an idea. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Let me check. Okay. Oh, I can listen to it. Oh, okay. I just my friend just sent me an idea and I like that. Uh it's the second part of the chorus for Scarlet. So the beginning, you are my grace in my darkest of days. You are the sun. Also, that's a beautiful line that can be put in. So filter, notes and chords. Ah. Mm, I don't know if it should go right at the top. Why not? Why not? Let's put it at the top. Yeah. Yeah, second half. I think it's too jarring. Filter. I wish there was a hotkey for the filter thing. Oh, whatever. Yeah, this can go away. Okay. You What was the part that Jung sang? Okay, it was uh you I can't sing low key. I'm gonna check it. I know I have it. This is the stuff, man. This is the thing. Okay, you can't see what my screen is doing. That's good. Because I'm like going into my email. Mm-mm-mm. Silhouettes. I have to do that to spell it right. Okay, let me check this out. I'm all in. Oh, okay, I found it. You are the. But it's low. I think that's on the. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's in a different key. You. Okay. You are the light. That was the alto part. And the other part. Shoot, I need to hear it again. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to think in two different keys. Oh, chat says, IMO, I don't think it's necessary to replicate all the parts here from Scarlet. One part is plays one of the main lines could be a nice foreshadowing moment, all the other strings keep more simple, since we don't want to give too much away, but feel free to try this out and see how it sounds. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I just like, see how it sounds, because it is just a simple harmony anyway. I just need to figure out the relationship. That's really it. It definitely is in octaves. But yeah, having like the chord as it was kind of nice. Okay. You are the. Yeah, that could work because of the cello. Let's see how that sounds. You are. So at the top, what did I have before? So delete this. Dang it, what did I have before? It was something. Just ba 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 ba. Yeah, I think it was this. I did not have this. The bottom was F, I believe. Yeah, it's a little too fast. Maybe I slow it down. Outlining the chords. Yeah, there's too much going on. Yeah. Yeah, I think this could be like a little like whisper instead, not directly lining up. Ooh, I have an idea. Slower tempo could be nice for the outros. So like da 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 da. I think that could be cool. Just slow it down. Half time, quarter notes. I wish I could. I wonder if I could do that. I'm always figuring out Sibelius stuff. Like, can I make this? I bet you there is. Slow down playback? No, it's less about slow down the playback. I literally mean turning this into quarter notes. Yeah. Like, hmm. Oh, interesting. Respell, no. Record voice, no. Explode, no. I don't use explode as often as I could. Augment, rotate pitches, randomize. That's pretty cool. What if I randomize pitches? Oh my god, how does that sound? For you 20th century. Mhm. 20th century. What's that guy's name? Arnold Palmer. No, it's not his name. Oh, Wes Anderson all over again. I forgot his name. It starts with an A. The guy who made Tone Rose. I know it's not Arnold Palmer, that was a joke, but Schoenberg, thank you. Is it Arnold Schoenberg? That feels wrong. Arnold Schoenberg? Yeah, it is Schoenberg. That feels so wrong. I think it's because I'm thinking of Hey Arnold. I just imagine Arnold from that show. Like, I have to, the thing, I don't hate too much on it though. I really don't, because I know the history of it, and I don't like listening to it, but conceptually and like the reasoning for it makes a lot of sense for me. Sort of like no note is more important than the other, and it's like as a philosophy, it was appropriate for what was going on, and I think now, for sure. But yeah, the concept of not a single note will be more important than the others. I think that's cool. And what is the what's the word? Implication globally. Anarchism. Yes. Music anarchism. I did do a Schoenberg piece once that was like right when, like before he went fully atonal, because I would actually argue it didn't actually get atonal, like fully, but before he was going that direction, there was a piece that I did, and it was in German, and honestly, it was fucking cool. It was so cool. I performed it in Germany for the chamber singers thing. I remember like my line, but the thing about it is that it sounded like chaos if you just sang it by yourself, but then when it came together, like some parts lined up, super cool. But you had to stay on your part because you wouldn't be able to keep up. But I literally, it like clicks in my brain anytime I think about that piece. It's like, Ich lieg da Kleidenschuhe. It's kind of creepy. Um, but yeah, I love music and its various things. And the thing is, if I didn't go to music college, like, I wouldn't have sung that. I wouldn't have even come across it. Like, I wasn't somebody who was like seeking out classical music, so except for like the things I liked already. So it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. We got an ad break coming up in a second, but I'm liking this, so I'm gonna stick around. It's gonna be about a couple minutes of this ad break, but I'm liking what is going on here. I'm gonna make this quarter notes. I wish I could just make the note values double. We're gonna try that. Oh, I think we might have solved it. Plugin will double the duration values of selected notes. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh, it doubled it, and now it's in another score, and now I can copy it. That's something. I think that works. I think it did it. Woohoo! Oh, wild. That's so weird. Okay, we're gonna try that again, but this time, so we learned something new. I'm gonna double that. Accept system. Okay, cool. So now, da 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 da. So this can be a half note. Ba, ba, ba. Oh my gosh. I wonder how this goes. Delete this. Interesting. I don't think I wanted that slow, but it was worth a shot. Mm, okay, let's get that thing back. Okay, we're gonna copy this idea. Wait, this whole idea. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Okay, welcome back. And I figured out how to double or half something. So that's a new thing I learned on Sibelius. So if you click something, here's a little tutorial. Click something, and there's this part right here. Note values, double, half. Never seen that before. Or I clicked it. I generally am not in the note input too much. So if I do half, it gives me this. This plugin will half the duration values of selected notes and copy the results into a new score. It can copy tuplets and grace notes. It will copy time and key signatures, but no other system objects. So here we go. So here's half. Okay, so there's that. It just made those eighth notes. I'm gonna close this window. But you see what, like, it seems silly, like, oh, why don't you just make those eighth notes? But it doesn't do that if you do that. So if I close the window, no. If I just turn these into eighth notes, it gives me this. And then I have to be like, I have to move this over. But if I wanted to make those half the value, I could just copy over from that score I just made and then have it be half the value. So instead of that, I could do double. And instead of going to each one, especially if you have a long passage, this could be really helpful. So here's a little tutorial minute here. Double, and I get that thing again. It puts it into a new score so it doesn't mess with everything else. There you go. Wait, where's the... There you go. So it makes it half notes instead. That's the dealio. Interesting. Very interesting. So there you have it. There's the... no. So let's see where we're going here. I'm going to save this as a capture idea. So Shift I. I think that did it. If it didn't, oh well. Body. Might as well. Yeah, it's the second half I'll put. We don't want to give away all the stuff. We don't need you right now. We're going to minimize. Ooh, we can have some counterpoint going on. Some movement, you know. Actually, let me get that Scarlet back. Love me some counterpoint, yeah. Is what I'm talking about even counterpoint? I know what counterpoint is, but I'm like, it's more like dovetailing. Is that like a real term, or was that just a term that my orchestration teacher taught me? I'm pretty sure it's a term where the instruments kind of pass the baton. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I feel so lucky. I got to take orchestration not just in college, but in high school. Like that's so freaking cool. When did I take that even? Oh yeah. I took it senior year. No. Yes. Senior year. Senior year for theory because we did theory 1, theory 2, and then I had jazz theory, and then I had orchestration. Pretty dope. Shout out to Mr. Mountner. Oh, it's so weird because like I remember nothing, right? Like when you think about it, you're trying to remember like what did I learn in that class? But then like it pops up in your job or something. And then it's like the thing with cello that popped up and I was like, "Oh yeah." I swear, doing music is going to keep my brain sharp. uh, is there stuff? Oh, stuff that I can add from the viola. I'm looking. Excuse me. Mouth is dry as fuck. All right, folks, we're at the 2 hour mark. Thanks for hanging. This is super fun. Um, I I always feel like every time I do this, I want to do more, and then I get really exhausted and I forget. It's always like starting something, but once I'm in it, it's pretty nice. So, mm, da, 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 da. Uh, see, how does that sound? Trying to mimic the bum 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 bum. Maybe I will just do that. Ooh. What if we do half? Oh, it doesn't do it every time. Damn it. Okay, I do feel like that's a waste of time. So there are some times it's not worth it. This is so funny because I'm remembering the times where that would have been useful and I didn't use it. Okay, let's check it out. That's kind of nice. I think that'll work. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. That might be a good spot. Maybe a harmony. I think I have it in my idea box. Where's the idea? What's the idea? Oh, well, maybe it's in this one. Okay. Weird. I guess it didn't save. Womp womp. Mm. Also, it doesn't have to be in that key, like the exact key. Because I think that's maybe why it was two on the nose. Oh, this is the part that I sing. Yeah. That's kind of pretty. Mm. A lot of eighth notes here. Well, that was an accident, but it kind of works. You think that's too much? All right. Oh, that's kind of cool. What is the cello doing there? Ugh, I love that part. Okay, I'm gonna probably keep it to that note, but I just want to know. Just gotta hear it. What is that? That's a natural. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't think I want it there, but that could be cool. Something like that. Maybe not those exact notes. Like going into this. Keep. Ooh. I'm buzzing here. Buzzing. Ooh. That might be cruel. I don't know. Ugh, gross. There's nothing wrong with a reharm. Nah. Yeah, I'll keep it simple. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. Oh, that's why. I just don't want it to sound square. That was a circle. Square. Okay, maybe this will be. Hmm? Oh, this cello line I love right here. La -da. Hmm. Oh, that's what's going on. That's kind of cute. That is also pretty. It's a little all over the place, but I think it's something's happening. Let's check out here. Yeah, maybe I'll have that bass line here. Mm. So it's actually that, carry over, press N. Ah, that's pretty. Yeah, that doesn't really match. Oh, let's see how that goes. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay, I think this can keep going. Again. Again. Yeah, keep it to the original. Well, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. I can stand on its own too. Love that. Love that. All right. Wow, y'all. We did a lot of work today. We're still not done though. But if it was just this, it could work. So, yeah. Okay, let's try it from here. We've been at it for about almost 2.5 hours. Run away, run away. Dope. Bada bing, bada boom. Save that, bish. All right. We don't have any dynamics on here. I don't know if I need bow markings. Let's see. I think I want so that's fine. I'm not really picky. What did I have here? It's kind of rubbing, isn't it? Nah. What is it supposed to be? What is that here? I mean, it kind of rubs, but I don't think it matters too much. I'm gonna look at the old string score. It's not too bad. A little crunchy. Cool. Wait, does that make sense though? So, boom, boom. I think I gotta check. All right, y'all, it's 10 o'clock Pacific. Where is this song? Purgatory. One more time. Okay. So piano is actually quarter notes here. Oh, y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom. Wonder if I could. Yeah, I'll just have a fermata. Give it that feel. I'll do bomb. All right. I need to take a bathroom break. I'm nearly done, so I'm not quite done with the stream. Um, so give me about 5 or maybe less. I'm gonna get refill my water, little snack, but mainly I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. All my doors are fully closed. Goodness gracious, it is chilly. It is chilly. Chili's favorite back ribs. Barbecue sauce. Okay, squirt, squeeze, squish. Chair squish sounds. Woo! We sure did get a lot done today. Thank you very much for being here with me. Mm, okay, outro. Put these outros back in. Mm-mm-mm. think we're gonna go to diminuendo here. So Shift H. Oh, apologies. I did my bathroom break. Um, Not during an ad break. Beep, beep, beep. But we shall continue. So now here's the like minutia stuff. But during the ad break, in about 2.5 minutes, I am going to see if there's any other string parts because this is kind of a lot of string parts for like the end of the song. So we're gonna see if there's anything else to put. I'm feeling like earlier in the song we have like unison lines. That's what I've been putting more of in this music. So mezzo piano. Oh, we missed this guy. Oh, I'm not on the stream. My bad. Oopsie. I feel like this bit is a little too busy. I wonder if you can have the violin. I wonder if you can have the violin one part have a nice ascending line that leads up to the high A flat pedal in measure 61. Ooh. Okay. When the ad break ends, I'm gonna do that. Ooh. Time to stretch. Ad break means stretch break. But if you're watching this on YouTube later, this will look really weird. But it's super important to stretch when you do sedentary work. Ooh, I can hear every single crack. These are wall angels. A lot of people do them with weights, like chest opening. You can do them on the wall and just breathe. And then my neck. Yeah, because we've been at it for 2 hours, almost three, but I've also been sitting here before the stream started. So I definitely need it. Um, for my own ad break, real quick. So, I also teach this and I do this for other people. this is technically a job. I just happen to be in this musical. I happen to be in this musical as well, but I do this for other artists as well. I also teach people how to do this. I'm going to be running a workshop in December. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, and I can teach you how to use this app. I also am looking to um, just have more like instrumental string stuff because it's just so fun. Um, yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you go to, actually, let me put this in. If you go to my website, so I'm just gonna put it in the chat up here, but I have a new page that wasn't there before. Let me get Twitch up. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna implement the idea that's in the chat, but I wanted to wait until the ad break was done. However, I also wanted to bring to your attention the um, lessons and workshops tab of my website. So I'm also going to be putting in the um, booking page that I just made. But if you go to this website here, I do lessons and I can teach you how to do this. Or if you want to learn piano, singing, all the stuff is there. So I'm pinning that for a while. Yeah, I teach voice and piano and guitar. I can help you finish your songs. I especially I especially specialize in finishing songs and helping you write down your music. I think that's definitely one thing that AI can't do anymore. So it's good. It's a good skill to have. But we're back to the show. Hello. And hello, if there's any new people, I'm arranging a musical. My name is Xochi or Boi Xochi. Boi Xochi is my artist name, like Boy George. So we are back to arranging strings for this song, and we have an idea in the chat that we're going to implement. So that's kind of the cool thing about this is that if you have some ideas, I might put it in and we could see how it sounds. So here we are. Okay, measure 60, some sort of ascending line that leads up to the A flat because currently we just have do and just go straight up. Straight up. So here we go. Let's try that quarter note idea. So we'll have D flat, E flat, F, G flat. Cool. So let's do D and then oh. All right, let's see how this sounds. That does sound cool. However, you might not know this, but there's another string part somewhere in this musical that goes da da. So I can't remember what song it is, but and particularly it goes into a glissando here. Glissando. So many references. I love this. I almost want to put something before that even. Let's do, oh, make that that. Why not? Let's see how that sounds. for the gliss sound. Please. Wow. I think there's an option for gliss actually. Where is it? No take glissando. Does that do anything? I guess not. It just sounds bad. We're just gonna leave it alone. Why does it sound like that? Sounds like a dying cat. Dying cat. Ah. So that could work. I don't know if I like this note. Okay. Maybe. It makes sense. Cellist, are you gonna hate me if I do that? What are the notes? What are the notes? Um, Interesting. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. Okay, we're back. Uh, Okay. If you're just joining, I'm Boi Xochi, and I put in the chat something if you were interested in doing this, or interested in learning piano or voice. I have lessons and workshops. If you're first time, like if you don't know me, I have a interest form you can fill out. But otherwise, I'm here at least every Monday. In the chat, Juba said, which part were you asking if cellists would hate? I was distracted. That's all good. It was this part. I know y'all jump around a lot, but I don't have the spoons to think about y'all's strings right now. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. I don't know if I like it like this part. I'm struggling with this note. I know I can just put D flat, but it doesn't sound right. Kind of sounds pretty. That's fine. I think I'll leave this as is. I don't want to make it too muddy. Yeah, the song I'm thinking of, I can't remember, but there's like a synth part that does that. I don't know where it is. It sounds like this. Oh, you know what? It's probably in the overture because the overture has basically all the themes. It kind of acts as a suite. I haven't touched the overture in so long. It's probably going to be the next project. Oh, the next stream maybe. Because the overture is completely instrumental. It's really fun. Let me see. No. I'm just listening to part of it. I don't think it's Overture. Maybe it's one of the later songs. I'll figure it out later. It's all good. Let's focus on what we got here. Alright, do we need that A flat though? We already have... Yeah, we don't. See? Is the piano going to play the root at the beginning of the outro? Yes. Piano is going to play the root. They're pretty much going to play the root position chord. Most likely. With the 9, probably. But yeah, if you're watching and you haven't followed me, please do, so you can get the notifications when I go live. I only have one day in the week. Cool, because without the piano, root isn't present, so it isn't clear that it's D flat major 7, chat says. Yeah, we do have a root. I think we also might even have bass, but sometimes it doesn't play, so I know that I will be playing the root. At least. Yeah, that's something to notate up here. I was lazy about this because I'm the one playing piano, but eventually it won't be me. But we don't need this A flat. So F, C sharp, we got the guide tones. No, we don't want it lower. No. What do we want? What do we want? That's pretty. I dig it. So we have... I like that voicing. That E flat's really nice. Yeesh. This one is G flat 6 though. The F is nice. But we might need to keep it to E flat because it's a 6 chord, but nothing wrong with having a little spice. Major 9 for the win in the chat, yes. I don't know if I like that or the F. It is technically a 6. It's like a 6-9 actually. We don't have a B flat, do we? You know what? Yeah, let's put that in. Sorry, viola. I mean, there's nothing wrong with crossing, but that works. I can't with that glissando. It kind of has a nice tension. Yada, we have a tritone. But that is not, even though it's on the downbeat, some music theory, it's resolving. So it's a suspended note anyway. Yeah. We got some dovetailing going on. So this, it takes it here. And then viola takes it. Make sure we got, I guess we don't need to have all the notes. Yeah, it's G flat. We're missing B flat again, but we don't really need it. Could also go higher. Kind of interesting. Oh gosh. I'm flip-flopping, but what if? What if? Oh my gosh. Wait, it would go above. It's not sacrilegious. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. It's, oh my gosh, having strings like up in that range together. It's like tension. Heck yes. I don't know if I need to put any bow markings. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it be. It's not like I'm printing it tomorrow. All right. I think that's done. I'm gonna just make sure this cello. What if we went back to F? Ooh. It's kind of crunchy. Oh. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm not getting too lush. That's what most string players who play my stuff tell me, that it's lush. It's rich. Um, but hey, this is a feature. Why not? What if we? Oh, cello. I like that there's not a cello player here that I'm hyping up. I'm just hyping up my own cello part. But I imagine them. What? Ooh, just no roots. What if? Okay. We're getting a little complicated. It's okay. We're just throwing paint at the wall. Hmm. Oh, I see what was in my brain. Best of days. That's what it was. It was this should be that. That could be nice. No. You know, it was something, but I think I do need something kind of anchoring us. Hmm. What was in my brain? Doo doo. Let's see. Oh, that's why. This cello part has changed so much. Can you scroll down? Oh, whoopsie. Wasn't paying attention. How about that? How about that? Oh, also, this is too low. Okay. Now you can see all of it. Also, it's a little zoomed. This cello part has changed so much in the last 30 minutes. Okay, that's the idea I had in my head. Is that too much? Yeah, dang it, I'm always asking if I'm too much. It's nothing, or what is the phrase I'm looking for? My string parts are nothing if not lush and thick. I don't think we need that low bass, so I think we should really lean into that part. I'm gonna go back to the Scarlet to see if there's any other bits. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Maybe maybe that part. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know. I think I'd be giving too much away. Maybe just another Tito. What is that? Yeah, Tito. Tito saw me. Let's just do another. I like the pedal, but what if? Yeah. I can copy it over. Work harder, not smarter. I mean, smarter, not harder. Wow. Oops. Ooh. There could be. Yeah. I dig that. Maybe we go down. Yeah, not too busy. Interesting. Uh, I don't know. It was something. I'll keep that simple. What am I thinking? Ooh, yes. Just activate my jazz. That's not right. But I think that's pretty. It doesn't directly reference it, but that should be attached. All right, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Cool. And I feel like there should be strings here, but we're not gonna do it tonight. We got a little part here. I guess anytime there's that part, I should probably put it. Ah, this always happens. In both violins. Save, 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 save. Show in parts. And then boop, 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 boop. And always have a lyric cue. I don't know if everybody does that, but I think they should, because there's always like a, oh my gosh, I have to count like 17 measures. So they know that when the lyrics come in, just friends. Yeah, I really want something here, but chorus. Maybe the chorus I have over here should also go there. But good lord, we should stop now. Let us give them the verse though. Okay. Lyric cue. Oh. Show in parts. Yeah, it might be cool to have strings do some sort of rhythmic thing, like you know? To be continued. Wait, do I even need that coda anymore? Let's see. That should not be there. It's always the part you run into problems. Yeah, we don't have a we don't have a coda. Outro needs to get builded built out. I'll write a note here. Okay. Then we have our parts. We don't really have to worry about this just yet, but might as well clean up a little bit as we go, kind of like when you're cooking and you want to clean up so you don't have to do everything. So this is fine. One, two, three, four. Mm-hmm. And we'll get this later. I'm gonna put that pickup there because I think it fits better. Two, three, four. One, two, three, four. That's fine. Violin one. Violin two. What did I do in this one? That side. Oh, my ears are ringing. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is a little tricky. Like, do you want the things to be connected or to have the even four measures? I'm kind of half and half on that. Like, I think that's easy to read. Three, four. Cool. Violin. Viola. Okay, y'all. We Oh, I guess viola doesn't have much, do they? Just the chorus. So once we're done cleaning this up, then we're gonna say goodbye. Um, Definitely check out my Instagram because I have a fundraiser going on. My birthday is in 2 days. I'm turning 30, and I am doing mutual aid stuff, making sure people have funds because it is so hard out there. And I have three friends who are homebound. Um, One of them is trying to raise money to get out of their situation, and then a couple of other people. Um, my friend Lucy, who works really, really hard to get her needs met. She has diabetes type 1, and she's got an adorable, adorable kid. So I want to help her. And then my other friend, Poetic Old Soul on Instagram. They're a brilliant poet, also homebound, disabled person, and they're a dear friend of mine. So sending them funds and my new friend Grace, who desperately needs support right now. And then beyond that, I have a fund for the or a fund, yeah, a general fund for the campaigns that I support. There's 8 campaigns for people who are in Gaza, and I actually do have a sticker fundraiser going on. So if you go to my Ko-fi shop, which is in my chat actually, I do have all these stickers up there, and I will be mailing them out either on my birthday on Wednesday or on Tuesday. So get your orders in before Wednesday if you would like to get them sooner. It's just going to be in a little envelope. I have 4 stickers. I also have my own stickers that have a Boi Xochi, where I had one right here. Somewhere. Yes. So, oh, I have them out already. So, here's my sticker. So, you can buy that anytime. I have a lot of them. This one is at my shop, but the same place that makes this, I swear, this sticker is so good. Like, I accidentally washed these and it still worked. Like, it was in my pocket and I still was able to put it and it stuck. Um, so this is from Sticky Brands. Sticky Brand. So I have this one that my friend Sam made. Whoop, I don't know if it is gonna show. Yes. So we have Palestine from the river to the sea. And it's got a dove. And then I have this olive one uh, right here. Boop, Free Palestine. Same thing from the river to the sea. I paused the ad breaks because I'm about to head out. Um, then we got oh, the freaking focus sometimes. I think that's good. So though a little smaller, but we got a keffiyeh and a dove, and it has the Palestine flag, Free Palestine from the river to the sea with a keffiyeh background. This one's really popular. And then last but certainly not least, we have this sticker that was made by my friend Maddie. She literally put like, I think it was felt, so this is like a collage type of thing. And Hala, who is the campaign that I facilitate, she's a 16-year-old from Gaza, and it is flooding. It is flooding in Gaza right now, and people are getting sick, getting pneumonia. And I just thought about how cold I am right now in just Los Angeles. And I know some of you Midwesterners are like, that's nothing. But I just think about how like awful I was feeling yesterday with like the wind chill like on my face, and just imagine having like flooding and like dirty water like that has disease and stuff, and not having a roof, sleeping and being wet. You can literally get hypothermia, because that's the thing, like people people who are living on the street, like your unhoused neighbors and stuff, it might not be cold for you to like go out to the store, but you get to like go home. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, they desperately need money to get transportation, gas, cooking gas, gas for heating, a structure. There's also rent. Like they still have to pay rent. Like this is true stuff. So yeah, don't forget about Gaza for real. It is really, I've been noticing like how little people are talking about it now, and like there was never a ceasefire. So anyway, all that to say, here's the pizza. This is my favorite. Hala actually gave some input, so I can say that Hala helped design this one, because this is her favorite pizza, or her favorite food, pizza. And it was actually the very first thing that she bought when we sent the funds for the first time. Like, they made pizza for the first time. It was so beautiful. But we actually sent 250 today. So we are getting funds to them. And this goes directly to Hala. So they're $5 minimum donation. You can either buy it at the Ko-fi shop, which is easy. Or you can send me a Venmo. I definitely prefer either Ko-fi or if you donate directly to any of the campaigns on my site. If you donate to any of the other ones besides Hala, because on Hala's campaign, you can actually put that you want a sticker, but unfortunately, that's the only one that I facilitate, so there's no sticker option for the other ones. You would have to like screenshot your receipt and then message me on Instagram or something. So you'd have to message me or email me. So it's a little bit more of a process, but I do encourage you to donate directly because the money will get to them faster. So anyway, birthday fundraiser also includes stickers, but if you don't want a sticker, that's also fine. You can Venmo me with a dove symbol just to make it easy. You want to give to all of them. That's great. There's 8 campaigns that I have on my bio. Um, so yeah, you can do that. Also, I am accepting students at this time. So I have voice, piano, guitar, songwriting, arranging, like what I'm doing on this stream, music theory. I know that finals are coming up for a lot of college students. So please don't hesitate to hit me up. And I can work with your budget. I can definitely work with your budget. I know there's like a package deal for lessons on my website. Don't be scared away by that. Um, just send me an interest form. So I have an interest form on there, especially if you just want to like get a feel for what I offer. There is, I think there's not a, what's it called? I gotta put the booking link, but you can sign up for a quick chat. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna head out now. Thank you for joining me, and that was really fun. We literally made like a whole freaking string part. So I'm just gonna let this ad break play because you know, I donate also portions of my ad stuff. I don't get a lot of ads, so like I'm very small of a creator, so it's like cents anyway. But yeah, I'll let this play and then I'm gonna be out. So if you wanna just let it play, that's also fine. I don't mind if you leave now. But I'll see you next time. If I don't see you next Monday, I want to try to I always say I want to try to stream more, but we'll see. We will see because it's my birthday in 2 days. So I probably won't be doing streaming on my birthday. So just letting you know. But I will see you next Monday at the very least. All right. Uh, See ya. I'm gonna put my all my info up, so just in case you want to check out any of my other stuff, I have a Patreon as well as Instagram and all that stuff. You can go to boisochi.com to find all this too. Peace. Good night.